Hey guys, it's Amalia, and today I have some very exciting news to share, and a pretty long story to tell. So sit back, relax, and be a little shocked. Okay, this is so hard. So I filmed one take where I left the news for the end and tried to just like tell the story and be chill. But I think I'm not like good at that, and also I have to like not show my hands in order to do that. But let's start with just breaking the band-aid. I am engaged. Um, so now I will, now that I've given you all heart attacks, chas v'shalom, I'll get into the story. So I am engaged to my fiance. His name is Benji. He made Aliyah this year. He's in a yeshiva that's actually very connected to my seminary, which is nice. We met 3.5 years ago. We met on a summer program like 3.5 years ago when we were both in high school. He's a year older than me. Um, and like we were friends at first and like just kind of like talked and like chilled and we kind of realized like, oh wait, we like each other. Um, and it took like a few years for us to like get serious and to decide we wanted to date, even though we both kind of knew we liked each other. Um, and then like slowly but surely, when last year he was in his first year in yeshiva because he's a year older than me. And that year we kind of started talking about marriage. So this has been a long time coming. Um, and we finally decided, hopefully, that we'll be getting married around the summer. And that because of everything with Corona, there were a lot of unknowns in terms of what would happen. And like one thing we really wanted to do and be able to announce is that we were officially engaged. Um, so I have a whole story of the actual engagement that's actually really cute that I can share a little bit of on the channel. Um, but I just wanted to share this really exciting news with this incredible community. And it's also like obviously not the reason I got engaged, but there will be a lot of like interesting content coming out um, that should be pretty cool. Me trying on like Kisoi Roche, like head coverings, because I plan on covering my hair when I get married. I have to figure out my apartment, doing apartment vlogs. But that's another thing. Like I said, he's making Aliyah, and that's one of the reasons I think it was like the right time for us to get married. Like perhaps if we were staying in the States, like it would make more sense for us to have a little bit more time. But like because we're both living here, I think having each other will be a really nice and important thing. Um, and obviously, I wouldn't get married if I didn't feel ready, but that will be a nice thing to have that support when living in Israel. Um, and basically, yeah, I'm engaged to my lovely fiance, Benji. We're making Aliyah. And Zehu. I can tell you, just want to answer a few questions quickly about engagement within the Orthodox community, specifically the modern Orthodox community. So, just to answer that question right off the bat, it's not common in this community. Um, and it's like, but at the same time, I was shocked by how open people were to it, for me in particular, and like recognize like obviously things aren't good for every individual, and I recognize getting married at 19 is not something that every person can do, but I think in my particular situation, it's the right thing for us as a couple, and I've really appreciated how many people, even though it's not the norm, have been very comfortable with it and open minded about it within my family, amongst my friends, and how appreciative everyone's has been. Just expressing my gratitude, like um, a lot of like my friends threw me an engagement party here and all these things that like just really showed how much people cared about me and were willing to accept a very crazy situation, getting engaged in a country without my family here, without my fiance's family here, etc. Um, so that's basically the like major question I wanted to address. And there's obviously a ton of other stuff. Feel free to ask in the comments. I'm sorry this video is so short. I can talk to some extent, I do try to be a private person on social media. I think it's important to share and be open to like having an open discussion and format, but I also think privacy is a very important thing. Um, so I'm happy to answer any questions, to talk a little bit more about my engagement, to talk a little bit more about my fiance, etc. But obviously, things that are too personal, I probably won't go into. So let me know in the comments what you want to know. And maybe we can do a Q&A. I'm excited for you all to get to go on parts of this journey with me, the parts that I choose to take you on, obviously. Like I said, I am a private person and I intend to be a private person, but I do want to show you what it's like to get married in the Orthodox world. For those of you who are Orthodox, hearing about this and having another like interesting to watch on YouTube, I think that's valuable. And to be able to like see yourselves on the screen and see interesting experiences from other firm women on the screen. And yeah, so I hope everyone's obviously happy for me and for my fiance in this situation. And just leave some comments about questions you have. Love you guys. Bye.